Most men think attraction is all about touch, money, or looks. But here's the secret. Women will never say out loud, the real switch you can flip is in her mind. It's not what you do with your hands. It's what you drop into a conversation when she least expects it. One sentence, said at the right time, in the right tone, can make her heart race, her cheeks flush, her mind spiral with thoughts she can't shake off, and she won't even know why. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what you can say in the middle of a conversation that will turn her on instantly. Because once you master this, you'll never be just another guy again. You'll be the man she can't stop thinking about. 1. You're making it very hard for me to behave right now. Here's the secret most men never understand. Attraction isn't built in the bedroom. It's built in the pauses between words, the playful moments when tension sneaks in, when desire is implied rather than shown. And this line, "You're making it very hard for me to behave right now," is one of the most powerful tools you can drop in the middle of a conversation to flip her switch without even touching her. Why does it work? Because it does 3 things at once. It's unexpected, it's suggestive, and it plants an erotic seed in her mind while keeping you in control. Imagine the setting. She's talking about something casual, her day at work, a story about her friends, even something completely ordinary. You're listening, smiling, keeping eye contact. And then, instead of interrupting with a joke or trying to one-up her story, you lower your voice just a little and say it. "You're making it very hard for me to behave right now." The effect is immediate. Her brain jolts. The ordinary rhythm of the conversation breaks. Suddenly she's no longer just telling a story. She's the story. And what's running through her mind? What does he mean? What's he thinking about me? What does he want to do if he stops behaving? You didn't touch her. You didn't even describe anything explicit, but her imagination fills in the blanks, and her imagination will always be more powerful than anything you could describe directly. This is where psychology comes in. Women are far more aroused by suggestion than by blunt statements. If you say something like, "You're sexy," it lands flat. She's heard it 100 times before. But if you say, "You're making it hard for me to behave," you're not just complimenting her, you're revealing that she has power over you in that moment. And women get hooked on the idea of being desired in a way that disrupts your self-control. But here's the catch. It only works if you deliver it with composure. Say it with a smirk, steady eye contact, and a calm tone. Don't laugh nervously, don't rush it, don't explain it. The pause after the line is just as important as the line itself. Let the silence hang, let her sit in the tension, let her wonder exactly what you mean. That's what makes it addictive. Think about the subtext. You're not saying, "I want you right now," which can sound desperate. You're saying, "You're affecting me. You're pulling something out of me that I usually control." That's erotic. That's psychological power. Because women crave men who are disciplined, men who hold composure. And when you show that she's the one person who can rattle that composure, it makes her feel uniquely powerful, and that makes her addicted to your attention. This line also flips the script. Most men place themselves beneath women in conversation, chasing, complimenting, trying to impress. But this phrase isn't begging for her validation. It's a statement of fact. You're not asking permission. You're not seeking approval. You're calmly revealing the effect she has on you, in your frame, on your terms. And that confidence is magnetic. The beauty of this phrase is that it can be dropped almost anywhere. At dinner, during a casual hangout, even mid-laugh. It works because it interrupts the ordinary with tension. It turns small talk into foreplay, and once she hears it, she won't forget it, because it makes her imagination run wild long after the words leave your mouth. So next time you're with her, don't overthink. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Wait until she's mid-sentence, lean in slightly, give her that half smile, and drop it. You're making it very hard for me to behave right now. Watch her pause. Watch her cheeks flush. Watch her try to keep talking but stumble on her words. That's the power of suggestion. That's how you make her turned on, in the middle of a conversation, without ever breaking composure. Because the truth is, women don't become addicted to your touch first. They become addicted to the way you make them feel when you don't touch them at all. 2. I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking right now. There are phrases that tell a woman exactly what you want, and then there are phrases that make her wonder what you want. And wonder is always more powerful than clarity. That's why this line, I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking right now, hits her harder than any compliment or explicit remark could. Here's why. Women are addicted to mystery. Their attraction isn't wired to directness the way men's is. Men see and want. Women feel and imagine. So when you drop this line in the middle of a conversation, you're not handing her a conclusion. You're opening a loop in her mind that she can't help but fill in with her own fantasies. Imagine this moment. She's telling a story, maybe laughing, maybe leaning in close. You let a small smirk spread across your face, hold her eyes for a beat, and then, almost like you're talking to yourself, you murmur, I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking right now. Her brain freezes, her words stumble, and instantly the question explodes inside her. What is he thinking? She knows it's something charged. She knows it's something you're holding back. And the fact that you're restraining yourself makes it even more magnetic. Because restraint is what separates the man she craves from the men she forgets. Psychologically, this phrase works because it blends forbidden desire with control. You're signaling that you're having thoughts, intense, likely sexual thoughts, but you're not blurting them out. You're not desperate to spill them. You're holding them, savoring them, keeping them locked behind calm composure. That tension makes her addicted. Here's the brilliance. You never have to explain yourself. If she teases you, what are you thinking? You can smirk and say, exactly what I shouldn't be. If she pushes harder, you can deflect with playful mystery. The point is not to give her the answer. The point is to let her imagination do the work, because her imagination will always create something far hotter than anything you could say directly. Think about the difference between a man who says, "You're so hot," versus a man who leans in, eyes steady, and says, "I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking right now." The first man is giving away the game. He's predictable. He's like every other guy who showers her with obvious compliments. The second man is dangerous. He makes her chase the thought in his head. He makes her work to decode him, and women get hooked on the men they can't fully figure out. The Stoics understood this principle in another context. Mastery is shown not by indulgence, but by restraint. A man who can control his impulses, who doesn't give everything away immediately, commands respect. And in attraction, that restraint doesn't just earn respect, it creates desire. Here's how to use it. Wait for a moment where the energy between you feels light, playful, maybe even flirtatious. Don't overplan it. Let the line come as if it slipped out of your mouth unintentionally, like you couldn't help it. Smile, not a goofy grin, but a slow, knowing smirk. Lower your voice just slightly, and let the words hang. I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking right now. Then stop. Don't explain. Don't laugh nervously. Don't rush to fill the silence. Let her lean in. Let her fidget. Let her press you. That silence is the spark. That tension is where the addiction begins. Because here's the truth. Women don't get turned on by hearing every detail of your desire. They get turned on by sensing it, by chasing it, by being pulled into the mystery of it. This line gives her just enough to know she has an effect on you, but not enough to satisfy her curiosity. And that gap? That's what she'll obsess over. By the end of the night, she'll be replaying it in her head. What was he thinking? What was he holding back? And every time she thinks about it, you sink deeper into her mind, without touching her at all. Because the real seduction isn't about saying everything. It's about saying just enough to make her imagine the rest. 3. You have no idea what you do to me. Some phrases don't just flatter a woman, they shake her. They bypass her logic and hit her body like a current. You have no idea what you do to me is one of those lines. It's powerful because it blends vulnerability with dominance, desire with restraint. And when you deliver it in the middle of a casual conversation, it flips her entire nervous system into overdrive. Here's why this line works so well. Most men either overstate their attraction or bury it completely. They either say something blunt like, "You're so hot," which feels flat and predictable, or they stay silent, hoping she'll just figure it out. But this phrase, it's different. It's not a compliment. It's a confession. It's you revealing that she's affecting you more than she realizes. And that makes her feel dangerously powerful. Imagine the setting. She's laughing about something silly, telling a story, or playfully teasing you. You let her finish, you hold her gaze, and then in a slightly lower, slower tone, you murmur, "You have no idea what you do to me." Instantly the air shifts. Her smile flickers into curiosity. Her body leans closer. Her imagination ignites. What do you mean? What exactly is she doing to you? The fact that you don't spell it out forces her to fill in the blanks, and her mind will always create a picture far more erotic than anything you could have described. Psychologically, this phrase works because it communicates impact without desperation. You're not saying, "Please like me," or "I can't live without you." You're saying, "Your presence affects me, and I'm man enough to admit it." That balance between honesty and control is rare. Most men either reveal too much too soon or hide everything out of fear. This phrase sits perfectly in between. The tone is everything. Say it too loudly or too quickly, and it loses power. It has to come out soft, almost like you didn't mean to say it. A little pause before, a half smile after. Delivered right, it feels like a thought that slipped out, raw and unfiltered. And women are addicted to those glimpses of unguarded truth. There's also a layer of dominance hidden inside. By saying, "You have no idea what you do to me," you're not placing her above you. You're placing her effect on you as something profound, almost dangerous. It implies intensity you're holding back, power you're choosing to restrain, and that makes her crave the moment when that restraint might finally break. Here's the secret. Women are far more aroused by anticipation than by action. Neuroscience shows dopamine spikes during suspense, not release. This line creates that suspense. It tells her, "I'm holding something in, and if you knew you couldn't handle it." That's the hook. That's what makes her want more. Picture her reaction. She laughs nervously, plays with her hair, maybe asks, "Like what?" Don't answer directly. Just smirk, hold eye contact, and let the silence hang. The less you reveal, the more her imagination will do the work. And by the end of the night, she won't be thinking about her story. She'll be replaying your words. "You have no idea what you do to me." This is the kind of phrase that lodges itself in her subconscious. It makes her wonder, what effect do I really have on him? What's going through his head when he looks at me? That curiosity is addictive. It turns ordinary conversations into foreplay. The truth is, you don't need to touch her to turn her on. You just need to let her feel the weight of your restraint, the intensity you keep behind calm words, and this phrase is the perfect delivery system for that energy. Because the moment she hears it, she realizes something most women rarely feel, that her presence alone is enough to unravel a man who doesn't unravel for anyone. If you're ready to master the hidden psychology of attraction, the things women hope you'll never figure out, then hit that subscribe button right now. And I want you to drop the word heat in the comments if you've ever seen a woman blush, stumble, or lose her words because of something subtle you said. Because from now on, you won't just talk to women, you'll turn every conversation into seduction.
you.